a stay-at-home dad, watching Disney movies he never had. His daughter digs through all the VHS, crushing the classics in a princess dress. Informed like Scuttle, Kurt's got your ticket, making it real like Jiminy Cricket. Most are off the Captain Hook, but if the Tweedledum, he'll be taking more shots than Bambi's mom. Leaves him raised like Simba, or cracked like the beast dishes. He'll show you a whole new world, you won't need 3 wishes. Stay at home, Disney Dad.
Alright, we're down to two Christmas-themed VHS tapes left. Yes, my little friends, all this is coming to a close. Not for a while, we still have a bunch of shows to watch, but right now, if we make it another full year, there won't be any Christmas-themed VHS movies for next December. I'm out. So for the second last holiday review, possibly ever, I present, it's Winnie the Pooh, Seasons of Giving. Merry Christmas, me. This has got to be one of those quick 20-minute full-length adventure. Come the on it. Felt for sure this would be the usual Christmas Pooh tape where they recycle 2 shorts and add like a new one. 22 minutes tops, but no, this is something new and full length. Okay, well, beggars can't be choosers. And again, I feel like this might be the last Christmas we do this whole review thing, so I will accept this could be the end of an era and the second last Christmas Disney VHS tape I review ever. Okay, previews. Pooh for Pooh as usual. Then they do drop some regular real movies like Tarzan and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Both great. Okay, they keep going. Pinocchio. I'm going to fast forward the rest. There's a lot. Feature program. Winnie the Pooh. We get a computer animated bedroom camera pan. And I don't think I've seen this version. There's been like 10 versions of this. What year is this? 99. Okay, we're welcome to the 100-acre woods. Gonna let the alcohol give me an open mind here, folks. We start in what looks like summer. Of course we do. And Piglet and Rabbit and Pooh frolic. I guess it's fall, and there's no snow, and Tigger wants to go skiing, and since he can't go skiing, he, of course, goes and ruins Rabbit's spring cleaning, messing up his entire house in record time, and we are off. Rabbit minding his own business, being productive, and that won't stand here in the 100-acre woods. No, my friend, someone's gotta come ruin that for sure. They ask Rabbit when winter is coming, but today is Groundhog Day, and the characters take turns saying Groundhog Day in a circle, and this scene goes on and on over and over, and I want to give them credit for this actually smart layered joke, but I think I'm probably giving them too much credit. This was just something they did despite themselves to waste time to stretch this obvious short into a full-length movie. Piglet is an idiot, gets confused and says spring is coming, not winter, and they all jump into spring mode, and the next day they prepare for spring, and it snows. Imagine being annoyed about this. This literally happens every year here in Canada. We get spring and winter back and forth for all of March, April, May, and sometimes June. Okay, everyone is pissed at Piglet this time, and he actually kind of deserves the dragging he's getting. Turns out all of Rabbit's calendar pages had blown off the wall when Tigger came in and the wind came in, and it's November after all, and Rabbit owes him an apology, but Piglet has left the 100-acre wood to find a real groundhog, so the groundhog can tell him when spring is coming. And can I just jump ahead 50 minutes of Piglet wandering around, lost, looking for a groundhog, and his idiot friends looking for him until they meet up just as spring hits and all is forgotten and they all move on and no one apologizes to anyone. But no, actually they find a snowman, a little snowman with Piglet's hat, and they bring him inside and they pour hot cocoa on him to save his life, but instead he melts, and they all scream, thinking they've killed Piglet, and Rabbit yells, "Tigger, you're stepping in Piglet!" And that made me laugh. Piglet comes back inside, so this is one of those full-length movies that's actually just like 3 22-minute episodes smashed together, because we bail out of this one, but first we have this wonderful moment right for me.
November 13th, Piglet.
November 13th? November 13th?
Now we get a song about the season of giving, and we get into another short about Thanksgiving. Ooh. I think that was supposed to be Pooh. Invited Christopher Robin to Thanksgiving dinner, another song about Thanksgiving. Now we go to these idiots setting up for a Thanksgiving feast. I want to know who's going to get it today, right? Who's going to be really excited and try hard to do something nice for everyone, only to eat and get gaslit. That should actually be what this cartoon is called. Eat and get gaslit. Here we go. Rabbit tells them their weird food isn't gonna cut it. Thanksgiving is about tradition and turkey and pumpkin pies. Just go slam your arm in the door right now, Rabbit. Rabbit, get that upcoming pain and disappointment just out of the way with right now. Let's go. Rabbit showing them how to have a proper Thanksgiving with all the regular traditions passed down from the Pilgrims. Rabbit leaves Piglet and Pooh in charge of the turkey, and at this point, Rabbit, you deserve what's coming to you. He gives them a burlap sack to catch a turkey in, which is kind of dark. Owl and Beaver are trying to make pumpkin pie, and Tigger and Eeyore are in charge of finding berries. And their bag has a hole in it, so they lose all the berries as they walk back, and I'll be honest, I'm checking my emails. No, focus, Curtis. This might be the second last Christmas VHS review we ever do. Time to get back together and present all their findings to Rabbit, Pooh, and Piglet. Bring back the burlap sack, and something is inside it and thrashing around. It's still alive. I hope they circle it and beat the burlap sack with shovels. But no, Eeyore and Tigger pop out. I guess the Bumblers got out bumbled by the other Bumblers. Rabbit lands face first in the pie. Owl breaks all the dishes, and everything is ruined. And that's what you get, Rabbit. Savor it. At this point, it's on you. Maybe next time he should beg them to ruin everything he's trying to do and see what they do. Because if ruining everything is what Rabbit wants, they'll have to do the opposite, and their collective heads would just like explode, right? Now they all sulk off and they're miserable. Now it's all ruined. It's all ruined, so now they get back together and they do it right, and they toast Rabbit. In the last 5 years of doing this review and ragging on Pooh cartoons, you know, you would expect me to go off on this and how they're horrible and they have to ruin everything and then correct it and expect praise after they've ruined it on purpose, but I'm tired of pointing this out. These aren't lessons. These are firefighters starting a house on fire, putting it out, then asking for a medal, right? I'm right? Like, I'm over this. I'm not surprised by it anymore. Maybe I'm cured. Like, I would be surprised if an actual lesson was taught and learned instead of this every single time. I'm numb to it. It's great. Maybe that's the lesson. There is no lesson. The universe is equal parts consistent and equal parts cruel. Thank you, Winnie the Pooh. I'm not being It's been 5 years of these Pooh cartoons. Everyone sees this pattern in every Pooh cartoon, right? You can't push someone who can't swim into the pool, pull them out, and expect to be called a hero for saving their lives. Yet that's Pooh. That's Pooh, every single Pooh cartoon. It's that formula. Anyway, suddenly we're back at Christmas again, and Pooh is worried that Santa is going to get stuck in the chimney, and why does that premise just trigger my PTSD? Oh, Jesus, no, okay, they get a letter from Cassie, and isn't that the girl Bluebird? Yeah, we go to a flashback about the time Rabbit saved her life, and I keep going, but I feel like we may have already reviewed this, and if I figure out we've already reviewed this, I'm going to immediately stop. Rabbit is talking to a carrot for some reason, and they hear someone yelling for help. I will say, this old-time animation of this one is great. I love the dark blue sky and the white snow of like winter animation, the old like 80s look. They rescue Cassie, the little bird, by riding on a door like Rose and Titanic. Now Rabbit is babysitting Cassie, and I don't know, guys. Someone explain to me how you can watch these cartoons for real. Like, not to review. Like, you made the conscious effort to buy a Winnie the Pooh VHS tape and watch it for entertainment. What frame of mind do you have to be in to find this anything but infuriating?
I am so high! I am so high!
Okay, fair, but like, just weed, right? Okay, now the tape is glitching. Rabbit makes her promise not to fly high again like Cassie. Now my tape is squealing. The universe is trying to protect me from seeing this. It's bad. I'm getting audio now, but no video. It's black. Trigger wants to help raise Kathy, and I hear her bouncing away, and they bounce into a tree. I'm getting video again. The tree topples. They almost go over the cliff, which is funny because isn't Cassie a bird? Owl saves Cassie. Rabbit is helicopter parenting and is super overprotective and won't let Cassie have any fun. Eventually Rabbit has to let her go, and the others teach her how to fly, okay, and she flies back. Rabbit is all hugs. Suddenly it's Christmas for the third time on this tape. They all decorate an outdoor Christmas tree. Rabbit forgot to put the star atop the giant tree. At what point he forgot this, I don't know, but he can't do it now. He could have before. It's the most important thing. And out of nowhere, Cassie returns all grown up, flies and puts the star on top of the tree. The narrator says, "It was a joyous season of giving." And wait a second, that's the name of the tape. The last 20 minutes were rough because I could either hear it or I could fast forward and see it, but not both. The tape glitch was really bad. But we got it done. Is next week, folks. The last Christmas Disney VHS tape we'll ever watch and review. It's not Pooh.
That's what I think about.
What do you think?
What we have is a concern about Curtis Anderson. His interviewing style
journalism and personal appearance that he has.